As promised, we're back now with our in-depth report. Last week on this broadcast, our friend Ann Curry told the heartbreaking story of thousands of people, many of them children, suffering extreme neglect in Serbian mental institutions. Treatment that has been called tantamount to torture. This story touched a nerve, though as you're about to see, the pictures have been tough to watch. We have asked Ann to come back and give us an update on this. Ann, welcome.
Brian, thank you. You're absolutely right. The pictures are tough to watch. We're going to show you them again tonight because they've provoked outrage from human rights advocates around the world, and they've gotten the attention of the Serbian government, which is now feeling the pressure to change the way it cares for people with mental disabilities. What prompted the outcry was conditions inside institutions like this one we visited, and images like these. Grown men confined to cribs. Women crowded in the same stark room day after day. And the children. Some with Down syndrome and cerebral palsy, some tied to railings, their growth stunted by their confinement to cribs. Today in Belgrade, members of the European Committee for the Prevention of Torture arrived to assess the problem and meet with Serb officials. The Serbian government now says it is forming a task force to investigate these institutions. But the government is giving mixed signals. A statement issued by Prime Minister Vojislav Koštunica called the reports of widespread neglect inaccurate and systematic propaganda against Serbia. That's much different from what we heard during our investigation from a Serbian minister overseeing some of the institutions. He did not dispute the problem.
How is this acceptable as it is?
Of course, it is unacceptable. I will agree with you 100% assessing the situation.
The minister told us the new government inherited the problem. He now says reforming these institutions will be a top national priority and that he will work to get the money to do it. The government disputes the language being used by human rights groups, calling this a form of torture, saying that there is no malicious intent. And, Brian, this is a story we'll be continuing to watch for the months to come.
And you and I have talked about this. You had to know while you were there touching those children, recording these pictures, that this work would be impactful around the world.
We hoped, Brian. We hoped that the heart of the world would see these pictures for what they were. But we actually could not even show you the worst pictures because they were so difficult to look at.
All right. Well, a lot of folks have written in and called us and want to help. So those people looking for charity, non-government organizations who are helping, we've posted a lot of those on our website. And as always, thank you so much for your reporting.